Hey guys, it's Kylie and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to show you how to make your first cut using your Cricut Joy. If you need to know how to set your Cricut Joy up into Design Space and connect it, I have a previous video for that I'll link below. But I've already done that, and after you connect your Cricut Joy, it will give you the option to do a test cut. But I'm going to show you how to make a cut just starting from scratch. So if you skipped that, there's no big worry there. So to start, you're just going to click this new project button up in the top right hand corner. If you're on the app, it'll be the green little plus button in the middle bottom of your screen. I'm going to click that, and I already had something on my mat, and I'm just going to click it to replace because I'm going to do something different here. So I'm going to find something really simple to cut. So I'm going to go down here and click images. When you click image, if you don't have anything on your canvas, it's going to come up like this. And the little A's here on the side of these mean they are Cricut Access members only. So if you do not have a membership, those will cost and they're not free, but they do have lots of free designs that you can use. So I want to find something simple like a flower. And I'm going to click the free button. So if you don't have an Access membership, that's okay. So I'm going to find a little flower or something here that we can cut. Let's do this little one here. And I'm going to click it. And then I'm going to click Add to Canvas. And I already up here in the top right hand corner have my Joy selected. So if you have different ones from the Cricut family, you can click whichever one you have. I'm going to be using the Joy, so I have selected the Joy. And it already put the size here, and I'm just going to do that size. You can change the size if you want it to be 2.5 inches. You can do that, and I guess I'll just change it to 2.5. You can do whatever size you want, or you can toggle it here and make it bigger or smaller. I'm just cutting this to show y'all, so it doesn't really matter what size it is. And then when you have it where you want it, you're going to click this Make It button. So I am going to be cutting it. It depends on if you have the smart vinyl or if you're going to be putting it on a mat. I'm going to be putting my vinyl on a mat. So I'm going to click that. I'm going to use the mat that came with it, which is a 4.5 by 6.5 inch mat. So, okay. And you can move this and put this anywhere, but it's going to be in that top corner, which is fine. And I'm going to click Continue down here in the bottom right corner. It's going to connect to your Joy. So connected, and I'm just going to be using regular vinyl. If you're using something else like cardstock or something, you can go through here and pick. But I'm just using vinyl and I've saved it. So I'm going to click Vinyl. Load Tools and Material. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change screens here and flip over and show y'all how I load my vinyl onto my mat and how I put it in my machines. Okay, so I have my Cricut Joy mat, and all your mats are going to have this clear plastic over that protects the sticky part. So a tip is, some people I've heard throw these away. When you peel that off your mat, lay it aside, keep it, and don't throw it away, because after you cut, you can lay it back on your mat and it'll help keep your mats sticky and keep other stuff from getting on them that you don't want on your mats. So I've already cut me a little piece of vinyl here, and I'm just going to put it in this top left corner, because that's where I told the machine that we were going to, or in the app on my canvas, that's where I said that I was going to cut it. So I'm going to put it right there. Okay, so once we have our vinyl on our mat, I'm going to put my Joy right here so y'all can see it. And it already says to load tools and materials. So for the Joy, you're just going to slide it up under here, making sure each side is under those. And you're just going to put it in, and it's automatically going to grab it. Okay. Okay, so it's lined it up and making sure everything's in line. So once your Joy has aligned the mat on either your app or your computer, the bottom right hand corner will say Go, and you can just click that Go button and it will automatically start cutting. Okay, so once it's done cutting, you can click the button on either your phone or your computer that says unload until it's unload your mat, and it will unload your mat and you can pull it out, and now we can weed this design. Okay, so I'm going to remove this vinyl if you want to, or you can weed it on the mat. I'm going to take it off. And you always want to make sure you pull the mat away from the vinyl so you don't bend your vinyl or mess your design up. So I'm just going to pull it off like that. And then I'm going to take my clear piece and I'm going to put it back on my mat so my mat doesn't get any hair or anything or dust or dirt on it, and it helps make your mats last longer. Okay, and so now we're going to weed this little piece here. So I have my little tool here, and I'm just going to, you can see if you look closely where it cut, and you can grab the vinyl, making sure not to grab where it cut, and it'll just peel right off. And there's one little spot right here. And that's how easy it is to make your first cut with your Cricut Joy. If you want to, you can go ahead and get some transfer tape. I have a small piece here. So if you want to take this off and put it on something, so you'll just take your transfer tape, put it on that design, and we're just going to rub it. There are tools you can use to do that, or you can just rub it with your fingers. Sometimes it's just easier just to use your fingers. And then you should be able to peel that back. And then you can take this and put it on whatever you would like. And that's how easy it is to make your first decal and first cut with your Cricut Joy. I hope y'all enjoyed this tutorial. If y'all did, be sure and give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And be sure to look forward to new Cricut tutorials.